Alcola, brothers and sisters, welcome to AquaBrain TV. On this show, we chat Draw Snowskates with Paul Elkins. Coming to us from Crested Butte, Colorado. You can find Paul at Draw Snowskates on Facebook and Instagram. That's Draw Snowskates on Facebook and Instagram. Paul, how you doing, man?
Good, Drew. Real good.
So,
good to see you.
Yeah, likewise. I missed all the events and everything this winter. Got a little bummed. Had a little accident. My foot came off the tail, and then my knee went down. So something like.
Oh, that happens. I did one of those, at least one.
God, and it,
we don't bend that way.
No, you don't. And I got bad knees to start with, so so the recovery's a little bit longer,
Right on. Yeah, I actually have been on a little roller coaster with my knee starting in like January. I clipped a ski rack, and it just stopped me short. And luckily, I was on a snow skate, and I just got pitched.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like wrenched my ankle, like shin and my knee all at once. And that sort of like got better, got worse, got better, like, different things.
Well, it's hard to stay off the snow.
That's possible.
So how did the competition circuit, did you make it out to any events or anything this year?
We made it out to the Olympics. I think that was about it. That was cool as usual.
Yeah.
Got to see everybody, the usual heads. Sick.
My wife picked it up. I was like, she was going out to God, what did they do all that Twilight stuff? Forks. Yeah.
Well, I got myself a hat. I got a third for the park jam.
That's the best third I've ever gotten.
Yeah, that back biggie was awesome. How'd you do this year? Man. Fucking right.
Yeah, Adrian. Yeah, buddy. Good job. Barry, you still suck.
That was the first. I mean, for the park jam. Dude, as far as the placing result, I was proud of it.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm surprised that that's the first time you placed there.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've got a second in the big slalom. And that was pretty worthy. I got a first in a best trick, believe it or not. But that's it. In all the years I've done that, probably like at least seven times. Yeah.
It's a great event. I need to get myself some better gloves, because whenever I go out there, I remember, it's a rope toe.
Oh, right. I know. I had my brand new Decline leather gloves, and I was like,
yeah,
that rope toe.
Yeah, I'll chew them up. Let's chew them up for sure. Well, cool. So what's new with Draw Snowskates? Well, last we talked about kind of the evolution of going from Fuse to Draw. And Well, that was probably, I should have checked the dates, but that was at least a year ago.
A lot of the same, like moving everything along. A lot of it with like models, like building out the line. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I get pretty obsessed about it, trying to make them sexy. But yeah, just filling in the blanks, you know, with this quiver sport we do.
Yeah.
I think I got the short stuff pretty dialed with the generals.
Okay.
The Alan Gerlach Pro and just my general had forever. And then my new top decks, those are super sick day-to-dayers. And, you know, step up model, I got a squid, that's a 41 with the new top deck.
Woo!
That's fun. I got a brand new like 116, no name yet. And then I got my big powerhouse. So pretty much, somebody just came home. Yeah, so the line's looking good. And just hitting the dog. So yeah, trying to get content, get shots, get a lot of riding in the winter. So just kind of juggling building and riding at the same time.
So where do people see your content? Is that soft launch?
Yeah, the soft launch is pretty soft. I started with that, and you know, was putting up some pieces. That's been a bit since then, but mostly on the gram. Few Draw Snowskates.
Yep.
But yeah, if you follow me on Draw Snowskates, you'll see everything I'm doing.
Cool. Sick. So, I do.
Oh, good.
For sure, and everybody else should too.
They should, yeah.
I mean,
I like it. Like with my Instagram, it's like I almost know or have heard of almost everybody, which is cool. It means something.
Yeah.
You know, to share it with people I know snow skate or their fans. I think that's cool.
That's awesome. So, do you have models available then? How do people get a hold of a Draw Snowskate if they are interested?
Right at the moment, it's just DM through Instagram or any way they can get a hold of me. There's been a website in the works since the fall, but it's just not quite ready to launch.
Soft launch.
But see, now it's all making sense, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very, very soft, but yeah, Yeah, so just the DM right now, and it works. People have been hitting me up, and I just personal sales, but the web store is coming, and whether or not it's going to launch like anytime soon or maybe more in the fall, like when it ships, is yet to be seen. But at this point, probably in the fall.
So I'm here in Boise, and it's like there's snow on the hill right now. Like we just had a dump. I mean, this is just insane. And I'm like out of snow skate mode. But then there's people like Jeff who are like hiking for turns, you know, and they're all about it. So
I'm still getting it. We're still getting it. We hiked the mountain, you know, doing missions, and you know, but definitely switching gears.
Well, I think that was the last post I saw of you. You had hiked up for some. What are you using to hike? Is that
approach skis, like mini approach skis?
Okay.
Those drifts.
Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. So those work pretty good for being a snow skater. Nothing to put together. You know, they fit on your pack. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so you saw that last mission.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. I like hiked up. There's this mountain that like right over town, and this big bowl, Red Lady Bowl, and I just been looking at it. I saw some sick tracks, and I was like, you know, I got to get that before it's over. And hiked up. I had my big camera, and I got to about like you know, fairly close to the top, and then set it up, and then just let it roll, and then just like ran to the top. It took me like 40 minutes, like huffing and puffing, even crawling, post-holing, as I left everything at the camera, and got to the top and just went for it. But I've just been wanting that long shot for so long.
Yeah, that's
awesome. As you can see, like it was pretty quick in there. It was not that great for the long shot. So, but it mixed it up a little bit. But that was cool. I was glad I did it.
That's cool. So you're building the inventory?
Yeah, actually, I'm sitting on a decent amount of generals and tops, so to complete skates right now.
Nice.
So if you're watching, you do want to get set up with a general. It's still time. You could do that. I might do like a promo or something, like whatever discount right now, end of the season kind of thing. So
hit them up.
They are available.
And are those the Alan Gerlach Pros, or is that something?
Yeah,
different?
the Alan Gerlach Pro, and then just the regular general.
So what's the difference between those two?
So the Alan has his own custom top deck. He did a mold for that. So it's got deep concave. It's got his kicks, his whole pattern, his deck set back a little bit. Okay. So he likes that tail to the sub sort of thing, and then his sub's a little bit stiffer. It's got his custom nose shape, his die cut, his graphic. It's all Alan, pretty much.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he rips on it. You know, he's shredding it.
You've known that guy for
I know. Wow. Yeah, he came out. He's come out a couple times this year.
That's cool.
And,
Are you gonna do an event again? I know you guys had the Fuse Derby.
yeah, well, something like that probably at some point. This year we had the Shindig. I don't know if you caught that at all.
I think I saw a little advertisement for it.
Yeah, that was about it. So I was pushing that, and I have a buddy that has a snowcat, and he did a build in the backcountry, and
Cool.
he pushed up a big feature and a couple other jumps and stuff, and it was just like a backcountry gathering party, but it kind of turned into like a super sesh with Gerlach and Andi Burman and my buddy Josh Scott, like just sessioning these features and stuff. It was sick.
So what are your goals for Draw moving forward?
Basically just launch the site, have the store, just kind of close the loop for building and selling skates, and just getting to making content, and really pushing the riding, and just visually, like, I don't know, just pushing snow skating, really. Building complete skates, it's all sort of, it's one unit. So I just design things with each other, and, the top in mind and the sub, like building things as a complete unit.
Yeah.
Everything I have has rocker trucks. So it's not exactly a collab, but it's, rocker trucks.
You got it. I mean, I love the rocker stuff. That's what I ride. So I mean, I couldn't say how it rides as opposed to any of the other trucks, because I've never ridden any of the other trucks. I've never felt a reason to get away.
Well, he's got a lot of different trucks too.
Yeah.
So.
I've noticed. So now I put Punk on the back of all my skates just so I can get a little bit of that pop.
The double pivot.
Yep. Yeah. I guess what does he call them? Punks or glams, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, glams is like 2 double pivots, and then the punk is 1 single, 1 double. So all of mine are the punk setup, but double pivot front, single pivot back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like double pivot back, I think, is a little too much. Too
soft.
Too soft. Yeah.
Maybe that's some of the issues I run into when I dig in and I tumble.
It's your trucks.
Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, it's not the rider.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be the rider too. That's for sure. Any big plans next season or this summer?
This summer?
Any trips to Hood or anything?
As far as riding, I'm not sure. Probably be staying close to home. I mean, we're gonna have snow for a while, like into the summer. So some years there's like a big gathering out in the hills somewhere. The non-native thing. It's like it's like skiers, snowboarders, just like bring out features, set up a party. I mean, it goes all night. It's sick.
Nice.
That could happen.
You get the invite.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of there's different kinds of snow skating, and some of this really like long ski snow skating and hucking these huge park jumps and stuff. I know that's definitely taking some attention. I don't know. How do you feel about snow skating? Like what kind of snow skating do you like? What do you build your products for?
Right. Well, I mean, that sort of thing, like, you know, that's probably closer to ski skating that people talk about. Like for me personally, I'm more about like riding the mountain, you know, in whatever conditions it may be. But you know, the usual stuff, just top to bottom lift, chair laps, trees, natural features, catwalks, like whatever's there. And if something's good, you know, session it, get some clips. But you know, definitely like, you know, park. I'm not opposed at all to park and jumping, but I think when it's good, I mean, I think ultimately, if a mountain made a snow skate park, that would be perfect, because snow skaters ride snowboard parks or whatever, train parks, you know, and those have evolved for decades, you know, so it's not exactly fair to be, you know, have to use the same parks. But I think it'd be sick to have like actual snow skate parks. But I mean, the mountain is a snow skate park too, so finding features and or you know, maybe making something a little better out there, I think is the way to go. That's what we're about.
Yeah, I love what you guys are doing. Is there anything you want to, any news or anything you want to share with anybody? Or something?
I don't Not really. I mean, be patient, everybody. If you're following Draw, appreciate it. Thanks for the support. But just keep with it. And there's just good things to come, you know, product, content. And I'm just doing my best to make everything as good as possible for snow skating.
We appreciate that. You've definitely been part of the scene for a long time, and
yeah. And if I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. So I'm just gonna this is probably my life, you know. I'm just gonna ride it out like this. But yeah.
Right on. Well, appreciate you coming on the show.
Yeah, you bet.
Thanks for joining us on this installment of AquaBrain TV. Check us out at Brain Aqua. That's how you subscribe to Paul. That's how you subscribe to us. And this is a video we think you'll like. Till next time.